Think about the last time you looked in the mirror and felt completely satisfied with what you saw. If that pause felt uncomfortable, you are not alone, and you are not broken. You have simply been the target of the most sophisticated psychological operation in the history of commerce. One that spends $10 billion a year in advertising alone. Not to show you what beauty looks like, but to show you what you are lacking. Here is the business model. Step 1. Identify a part of the female body that has never previously been considered a defect. Step 2. Run a campaign explaining why it is one. Step 3. Sell the fix. The word cellulite did not exist in English until Vogue magazine introduced it in 1968, alongside a feature promoting new treatments. The condition it described: normal fat distribution present in over 80% of all adult women, had existed for all of human history. No one had been embarrassed by it until the industry needed them to be. These messages are not accidental. They are the backbone of a trillion-dollar business model built on manufacturing insecurity. Female underarm hair was not considered a hygiene problem until 1915, when Gillette launched the first razor marketed at women. Within a decade, an expectation had been manufactured from nothing. If the mechanism sounds like a theory, here is what the research actually shows. In 2004, Dove commissioned Harvard University and the London School of Economics to study female self-perception globally. Result: only 2% of women worldwide described themselves as beautiful. The industry's response was not to change. It grew from $430 billion to $650 billion in the 20 years that followed. Today, after 20 years of beauty products, advertising, filters, and influencer campaigns, the number has moved from 2% to just 4%. The industry spent $600 billion. Female self-perception moved 2 percentage points. Now ask yourself, was that a failure? Or was it the plan? 85% of women opt out of important life activities, job interviews, social events, family gatherings, because they do not feel good enough about how they look. This is not vanity. This is not a personality flaw. This is measurable human limitation, manufactured at industrial scale and monetized at every step. In 2004, Dove, a beauty brand owned by Unilever, commissioned the most honest study the beauty industry has ever produced. It proved that the industry had destroyed female self-perception. Then Dove used that proof to launch the Real Beauty campaign, which made it one of the fastest-growing brands in the world and dramatically increased its revenue. The same corporation simultaneously owned Fair and Lovely, a skin-lightening cream sold across Asia, with advertising suggesting darker skin makes women less successful, less marriageable, less enough. The industry's most honest moment was also its most profitable. The confession was the product. The industry does not fear confident women. It fears women who were never made insecure in the first place. Because a woman who does not know she has a problem cannot be sold the solution. The product was never the cream, the serum, the filter, the treatment. The product was always the insecurity, and you were always the market. One question for the comments: what is the first beauty product you remember buying because an advertisement told you that you needed it? If this made you see something differently, share it with one woman who needs to hear it. More counterintuitive ideas are waiting, and hit the subscribe button.